Guys, I am so excited. This is literally gonna change the entire trajectory of our inner city homestead. I can't wait. Let's go. All right, so this weekend coming up is May long weekend, and in Manitoba, typically, that's kind of the rule of thumb. You don't plant anything until May long weekend. You just don't. Because here in Manitoba, we can still get freezing temperatures where we get frost in the morning and it kills your plants. So you don't want to do it before then. So this weekend is May long weekend, which is great because that means I can get my garden in the ground. So I've been preparing all of these since I think a couple months now, 2 months-ish. So I showed you guys a little bit as I was starting. Let's give you an update of what we're gonna be putting in the ground, what lived, what didn't, and what we're gonna kinda navigate around now, all right? So first up, because, let me get some light. So first up, because this one is the actual worst of the worst when it comes to what happened to our crops. So as you guys may have known, we've been doing potatoes, or trying to. I did not know that once potatoes get to a certain stage, they just need water. And I'm learning that now. So I had them probably like 3 feet, 4 feet from off the ground, the stalks. And then I came home one day and they were all completely sideways, all limp. And I was like, oh shit. So I started watering them more and they weren't coming back. Some were getting really soft in this one plant. So I cut them all down, like I ripped them off right where they were getting soft. Which in hindsight, I should have done to the other side, but I left it because everything online was saying, oh, you should have left it. You shouldn't have cut them down. They'll bounce back. So I left these ones, which as you can tell, didn't do too good. Leaving them was actually worse. Cutting them off and only needing this much sustenance for the plant has actually made these ones come back. These ones, we're gonna be lucky if we get anything from this. So we're gonna see next weekend, we're gonna take these out and restart the process outdoors. But we're gonna see what we got from this one and see what we can learn from it. But that's the potatoes. So maybe we got something, maybe we didn't, we're gonna see. But hopefully we got at least something we can cook. All right, and next up on the destruction side of things, we have our garlic, which does not look like it's doing very hot. Does not look like it's doing very hot. We do have one plant though that's doing phenomenal. Look at it, look how long it is. I don't know if that's good, I don't know if that's bad, but it is growing. So maybe in the comments if someone knows a little bit more than I do. We also got one that's pretty tall right here, doing very good, and another one that looks dead. So those are about 50-50. When it comes to garlic, we're looking about 50-50 right now. Not bad, not great. All right, so let's continue the destruction train going. So we had a couple green bean plants, couple yellow bean plants. Two of our green bean plants didn't make it. One of our yellows didn't, but as you can see over here, green beans, nada. But we also do have some yellow beans and green beans over here, which we're actually starting to get some beans on there. We also have a yellow bean growing right here, so that's pretty damn cool. It actually snapped and bent. It didn't snap actually, it just bent the other day, so I got it propped up. But everything else has been doing good. We've got zucchini over here that is doing amazing. We have our little bit of peppers. So back here we have our red pepper, which is doing okay. This row, we had one that didn't really turn out, but we got those. We got ghost peppers, which are doing quite well, so they're quite slow. But we also have green peppers coming up. Over here we have our this whole row right here is actually Manitoba tomatoes. This is beefsteak tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes, and these are chili peppers. So we actually have all three of those coming up. Our cucumber, we have lots of cucumber plants. Look at this. So each one of these is a plant each. So 1, 2, 3. This one's doing amazing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plants right here of cucumbers. So we'll probably get a lot of cucumbers this here. And this is all going to be lettuce right here. I'm pretty pumped on that. The lettuce is looking phenomenal. And then our, what is that one? I can't remember. That was parsley. So all this is parsley. All that. So other than that, we were able to, because, so we were able to kind of propagate because for Mother's Day, we got the mother-in-law some lilacs. And, well, they smell fucking beautiful. So we managed to pinch a little piece off, just a little guy. very little, and then we managed to get this bigger guy, this little chunk right here. Let me see if I can pick him up with a strong planter. But yeah, so we got this guy as well, so he's a little bit bigger. Y'all can see that there. But those will be lilacs as well, we'll put in the backyard. So, but next weekend's the weekend where we build the garden, raised garden beds, we fix up the whole garden, the whole yard, and we get all these in the ground, baby. I'm super excited. Kind of sucks that we won't get to go turkey hunting till fall again, and we didn't get one. That kind of really bites. But it's on to fishing and gardening. What is up? Welcome back to another vlog. Glad you're back. I know you wouldn't miss one for anything. You're here every week and I appreciate you for it. Knox even appreciates you for it because he loves the vlogs. Don't ya, buddy? Don't ya? Don't ya? Don't ya? Don't know what I was trying to say there. Anyways, it's May long. We're supposed to be able to get the plants in the ground this week because if you know anything about Manitoba, you can't plant before this weekend. You just can't because Mother Nature is fickle and she'll kill all your plants. So, even though it's the last weekend to go hunt turkeys, I know, it breaks my heart. And my brother-in-law just took his hunter safety course, so he was gonna come with me. But we got gardening to do, so we're just loading up on some tools. We got the lumber and stuff in the back, and I'm gonna just tell you guys a little bit what I'm doing, show you guys what I'm doing, and then show you the beautiful finished product and how we're planting our garden this year. All right, so before we start, we gotta, of course, put on some Tugger Wetmore, or Morgan Wallen, or Ella Langley, something cool like that. Crack a monster. So allow me to just do the deed. I said monster. Crack a ghost. Let's reframe that. So yeah, let's go over this project. So we got our right-hand man, Knoxley, here. Where is it? There it is. We got some soil. Man, I turned the exposure way too bright. Alright, so we got some soil over here, which we're going to be filling the flower beds with, the garden. We're going to be using this plywood. We got some wood over there. We'll be putting it along this fence that I built out of pallets. And it was originally to keep the dog in, and we're going to build a permanent one. But we're renting right now, so the landlord's going to do it. It just went back and forth for so long, never happened, and now we're here, so I'm just going to build off of it. And yeah, so I'm going to use the plywood. I'm going to have it come off. It's going to be raised up off the ground. So we're going to have room underneath for some stuff, for some stuff that doesn't need too much sun. They can still be protected. And then we're going to have some stuff over here. I'm going to get eventually some chicken wire to go across the top so that no fucking crows can get it. Because last year, I had some wild ass sunflowers here, like they were high as shit. And the crows that sit in the trees here on the power line, they decided to eat it. So, yeah, I don't know. But this is what it looks like now. And I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. Alright, so quick little project update. We've got the raised garden bed, not completed, but we got like a base started pretty good. It's low and pretty sharp if you ask me. We had to level these off. Oh, let me put it in place. There we go. So we had to level each one of these posts off, frame it out, you know, put supports on underneath, as you can see. I don't know if you can, but put some supports on, level off the back header, because obviously these ones aren't completely level. So level it out, decided to go 2 feet wide. That should be plenty for the garden, and it gives it a height where it can still climb up here. So I might even put lattice up top again, similar to that, just to add some height. But I don't know yet. Depends what climbs up. But this will be a great spot for tomatoes because it gets sun all day. It'll be a great spot for anything that needs heavy sun. This will be perfect. So we'll get lots and lots of yield. And these I made, okay, let me explain this better. So these I made actually come up off the base a foot so that I can put foot high sides, and then it gives the soil at least like, 10 inches to sit here, and then the roots can actually sink in and grip into something and not just be on like a little 6-inch something or other and not have anything to bite into. They can get hardy, and then you get better yields because your roots can go deeper. Because if you didn't know, most plants only will sprout as far as their roots go. Like a tree, like this one right here, the branches come to here, so the roots will come to somewhere around here. They'll only go as far as their roots. So it's like you could flip it upside down essentially and it would look the same, in theory, if you get what I'm saying. But it's coming along. Knox is just chilling out here too. We're officially done phase 1 of the garden bed build. We've got it all set up. Look at it, she's beautiful, she's pretty big. That's gonna be very nice. It gets lots of sun. It actually just got shade now, and it's, I don't even know what time. But beautiful. We're also going to be putting inside of here, we're going to cut a couple holes in a few spots and actually put some mesh there just so it can drain. So I got to pick up mesh. Then we're actually going to be lining it with a vapor barrier so that the wood doesn't rot as fast. With our weather and stuff, I'm sure it will. It's just particle board. But I don't want it to just soak up water and just be shit in no time, so I'm going to put a vapor barrier in there and line it. And then, yeah, it'll have drains so the water's not sitting there and pooling. And it should be great. We should have a lot of plants, vegetables in here this year. It'll be great. It's looking awesome. Look at this. How cool is that? That's awesome. Guys, look how cool this freaking hat is. This rope, orange rope, bird dog hat with the beautiful camel print here. I call it the fishing camo. I'm not sure what's entirely called, but it's like, that's what it looks like to me. So I really like this one. This hat is beautiful. It's from a brand called Bastash. Now, we aren't anything official yet, but we're starting a little collaborative project. So they sent me a couple things to promote, and I think they're fucking awesome. Honestly, I was looking at buying a couple shirts like this, and I was looking at their brand, and I don't know if it flagged them or something, but I was looking at buying some. I added some to my cart, and I was like, okay, I'll pick which ones I want first, blah, 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 because I added a shitload. And then all of a sudden they're reaching out to me on Instagram, asking if I want to work with them. So I said, sure. Picked out a couple things, and it is fire. Like, how sick is this one? Like, paired with the hat, it goes so well. Oh, sheesh. And I love how it's like printed on there. It's not a cheap print. It's like that raised kind of rubber. Oh, it's nice. And down the sleeve too, it's got a Bastash Fishing. They're also a hunting brand, so they have Bastash Hunting, I guess, or Bastash Fishing and Hunting is what the tag said. That's what originally got me looking at their stuff, because I've seen some hunting stuff and I was like, oh, I actually want some shirts like that. Save some of them, because this wasn't necessarily for hunting, but now that I'm into hunting, I do want to get into fishing a little bit more as well, because when you can't hunt, you might as well fish. So I was looking at some stuff to protect me, and the cool thing is these actually protect you in the sun. They got like a 50+ rating, and one of them actually has a hood. Do both of them? No. Yeah, both of these ones actually have a hood on them that you can put up and stay a little more protected as well. So there's a few items here. I also got some shorts. So they hooked me up immensely. I'm super grateful, so shout out Bastash. You can check them out in the link in the description. They are freaking phenomenal. And if you like anything, let me know what you picked out in the comments below. I would love to see who actually gets some shit, because It is awesome. Super lightweight, comfortable, breathable. It'll be great for when you're on the water, out in the sun, stay protected and stay cool. And one of these have like a little pocket on the side. It's just, I can't say enough good things. And the prints, like look at that camel. That is so sick. I'm pretty fucking pumped. If you're getting value from these vlogs, make sure you check out this video right here because YouTube has hand selected that one and it knows what you need to see. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to it because I drop a new video every single week that you don't want to miss. So if you're new, subscribe, check out this video. And until the next time, I'll catch you around, brother. Live limitless. Peace.